fortunate to be on Earth at what I believe is like the Renaissance, the ability to sort of create our own destiny.
The Renaissance Podcast.
Welcome back, guys. The Renaissance Podcast. You already know who it is. It's your boy Caesar.
My name's Alan Shiner. Guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We have so many cool guests, and this is really about the community here and share with the folks that would love to see this.
Yeah.
But other than that, we have a special guest. His name is I Am Calvin.
Love.
How you
been, bro?
Hey, man, I just want to say thank y'all for allowing me to be on the show.
Of course, man. I mean, you're dripped out. Why wouldn't we want you here?
Look, this something like I actually found it in the trash can, and I say, "Can I borrow this?" Put it on. So I just real quick. You know?
Well, bro, actually, let me ask you something. Then, are you like the type of guy that like just throws whatever in, or you're like more streetwear, or?
I ain't gonna lie, I changed like 20 times before I even
you know what's so crazy? Because you're a model, right?
Yes, sir.
And let me just go ahead and say this real quick. Caesar is the one that does all the research. I basically just react naturally. You know, that's the cool thing about how our podcast goes. It's all natural.
Love.
But I know so many folks that be changing their fits like twice a day.
Facts.
Let's say you go to college. You know, I want this fit for this class and then the next fit for the next class.
You really don't got to change no more because it's really like you can have the swag, but you got to have the sauce.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
You got to have the sauce. So it don't matter what you got on. If it's not in you, if it ain't within you, it don't matter.
Regardless of the price.
That part. Because you can go put something on, like I said, I found this in the trash can, just put it on. You know, it's pretty expensive, but I found it in the trash can.
Yeah, that's facts, bro. Because like I've been hating on the people that just be like they put on the first thing they see and they're like, all right, we're good to go with that. I'm
Facts. Because you can put anything on, man. Like it just about the personality. It's about the personality. It's about being confident. You can put anything on. It's about being confident. You got to be confident every day you wake up. God give me another chance to be great again.
Damn.
But yeah, man. So talk to first. Let's start with the beginning. I know you said we're talking before the podcast. You didn't grow up in Dallas, right? So you grew up. You didn't grow up in. You weren't born here in Dallas.
No. So I was born in New Orleans. Shout out to Louisiana. Shout out to New Orleans. I was born out there, but I was raised in Dallas.
Raised in Dallas, yeah.
Yeah, we came out here a year before Hurricane Katrina.
Oh wow, a year before?
Yeah, a year before.
Dude, that's a huge blessing right there.
It's a blessing, but it also was an L, you know, not a loss, but a lesson for the whole world. Just because we still lost our house and had family out there. And not even us, like, I'm big on people. Like, they had a lot of people dying out there.
Right. It's your community, bro.
Yes, sir.
Damn.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people that moved in when at that time, you know, because of Hurricane Katrina, man, and it was crazy, man.
You still remember?
I was little, bro. I think I was like, I would say like 9 or 8.
Oh, yeah,
Same
we
here.
were young.
Same here.
Do you remember the old Dallas Cowboys Stadium that was full of evacuees?
Oh, no, I didn't remember that because I was too young to know.
I stayed in Irving, right? So, like, the old Dallas Cowboys Stadium was right there, and just a bunch of folks from Louisiana.
Facts, yeah. Now, we was out here and we was in Houston.
Oh, yeah. Houston, that was a big one, too.
Mostly in Houston, for sure, though. That's where everybody was at, but thank God we made it, though.
So you were telling me, too, before we start recording that you're from the streets, or you were from the streets?
Yeah, so I grew up in North Dallas, Forest Lane to Skillman to Whitehurst to Adelia.
You already know.
All of it, you know.
Representing.
Yeah, so I was raised in a rough environment, you know. A lot of people where I come from don't change. They don't make it out.
Yeah.
You know, like a lot of my real friends either they are in jail,
Dang.
realistically, or still in the streets. So it just like, it took a lot to get to this point where I'm at in life, you know, because once you go outside, you see a different world, you know what I'm saying? You see a different lifestyle than that person over there living in somewhere like in a rich neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know, so it just took a lot. So I went to jail my 10th grade year for being a police officer and started rioting at my high school.
No way.
Yes, sir.
Whoa.
And
What high school is this?
And let's make this clear before we even speak on this. I'm not promoting this. I'm not promoting no violence. I'm just letting y'all know where I come from. Just because I feel like a lot of people get like the energy misunderstand, like know where I come from, know why I be so positive because I come from a reckless lifestyle. I come from negativity. I come from hanging with real demons. I know how I feel to hang with a demon. I know how I feel to be a demon.
You know, I got 2 things to say about that because, you know, it's crazy. As men, we're supposed to be, you know, I guess women idolize us to something that, you know, it's not real. I think it requires, to be a real man, I think it requires fucking up basically.
Yeah, of
and
course.
learning from those mistakes.
Of course.
And then not fucking up like you did before.
Yeah, I mean, we human, so nobody is perfect, especially when you go outside and then it's just like, your surroundings negativity, so you're gonna join that negativity,
Right.
So it just like none of us perfect.
This notion that men ain't shit, I don't get it really because no one's perfect,
Facts.
We all got to go through stuff, and we all got to grow one way or another.
Facts. I feel like when women say that, I just feel like they talking about a specific man they dealing with. We definitely not that. We definitely stand up men. We definitely grown men. We definitely great men, positive men, and got a lot going on in our life. So it's just like whoever that female is dealing with, maybe she's talking about that gentleman,
Right.
But we gonna pray for them because they gonna make it better and everything gonna be okay. On my
Yeah,
mom.
for sure. I know, bro. You speaking facts right there, man. Because as soon as you said that, I was like, it brought me so many, the stories that they talking about how men ain't shit, and then
Facts.
damn well that they talking about their boyfriend or
Facts.
whoever it is. Man, I don't even feel that because I know you ain't throwing
and
that
we all
shit
know
over
who they're
here.
talking about.
So they talk about a different type of a guy, we real stand-up men. We
yeah.
chasing a dream in a bag, so what come with that.
But I feel like we are very lucky to be in Dallas. We're very lucky to be in the city where we can choose to be who we want to be. Maybe not at such a young age because we're limited to our age and we're limited to, our society and,
Facts.
outside whoever we're surrounded with. But once you hit that, outside of high school, once you're graduated, once you start working, at that point, there's so many jobs out here. Dallas is such a huge community and it's so small at the same time too. Everything is so interconnected.
Facts.
You can really choose who you want to be at that point.
Facts, but I definitely will put out there being CEO. It's okay to work for somebody for the moment, but go be a CEO. Go be great. Go build something.
Yeah, facts, right?
Yeah.
I'm just being real out there because like I said, I be everywhere, man. I do a lot of different type of works, and I'm a people's person, so I'm always watching people and looking at people, and I always run into a lot of older people that's still working and they don't have nothing to show for it, and I always ask them, what can you tell me at your age to a young man like myself, what kind of information that you can give me, and they always say, hey, start my own business, work a little harder, be a little nicer, enjoy life, things like that. So it's just like, that's why I wake up so grateful with that type of energy. That's why I say I'm gonna bring so much energy on this show. They feel it already by listening.
Yeah, yes, sir, man. Yeah, bro, because you got to bring that energy, and that's one of my biggest fears is like getting old and then not regretting everything that I didn't accomplish, or did, I forgot who I saw the other day that said, I think it was maybe Denzel. One of them inspirational speeches that they'll be putting nowadays, like
Thanks.
reels, of them. It's like something about before you die, you see yourself, the potential you could have had in different situations you could have became, and then seeing those, and then them telling you like you could have done this, but you never did it, So
Facts.
like regretting that,
Facts. It's honestly so much motivation out there. It's what you choose to look at.
Yep.
Literally, like it's so much motivation. It's so many people putting so much good energy out there. Start tuning in. Do y'all know who Coach Stormy is?
Coach Stormy? No.
Shout out, look her up right now. Shout out to Miss Coach Stormy. I'm giving you some energy. She the truth. She really the only female I honestly look up to and was like, oh my God, like it's real boss females out there that's doing something. Yes, shout out to Miss Coach Stormy. A real boss, a real motivator, putting people in position to win. General Wealth. Shout out to you, Coach Stormy. I love you. I'm sending you energy. Thank you for everything, all the positive energy, all the motivation.
Damn.
Hey.
Come on.
And that's the part where like a lot of folks, once you start realizing that you can control what kind of energy you
Facts.
absorb, then you start realizing that why am I out here giving negativity attention?
Facts. And it's crazy. And you have people to come in our life to send it your way. Cause shout out to Fly Shit Only. He's a designer from Fort Worth, but he live in Atlanta, and he sent me her page. And at first I was like, man, I ain't finna tune into all this. It's just it's an hour long. I ain't about to do all this.
Man.
But this, it just hit me. Like, I'm eating. I said, I'm about to tune into Mr. Storm and see what she's talking about. Let me check her energy out, And I'm always big, because a lot of people be talking. Start noticing, a lot of people be talking, but you don't see no actions behind it.
Yep.
Start noticing that. A lot of people, I'm going to do this, I'm doing that. But it's no action. I'm real big on action. You can talk all you want, but you have to back it up. And And I'm only saying that because I come from a lifestyle where nothing was handed to me. I always had to go get it. I always had to go grind.
Right. You know what's so crazy? And, I was talking about this with, I recently had a baby.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Boy or girl?
Boy.
Congrats.
Right. So many folks never get the chance to have a boy, right? But I did. But the thing is that I wanted to have a baby because I was so sick and tired of all these old farts
Facts.
telling me crap that, like, you know what, Alan, you're doing this and you have so much, you're spending so much money on shoes because you don't have a kid. You have so much free time. That's why you can do the podcast because you don't have any kids. Blah blah blah, all that stuff. And I'm all like, I don't really do this because I don't have a kid.
Facts.
But like once I was able to find the right individuals, type of stuff, a kid is just a part of life. And
Facts.
shit, I want.
It's not a burden.
Yeah,
It's
it's
beautiful.
it's not a burden.
Before we even go on,
Yeah.
shout out to my son. I got a 3-year-old. Shout out to my dog, Caden. On my mom, he gonna be great. He gonna be bigger than me. Shout out to you,
Exactly.
son. I love you. You're gonna be greater than me. You're gonna be the greatest if anybody in the world. Keep being
Exactly.
you. Keep being special. He's only 3, and I'm giving him the energy because I want him to be so great
Exactly.
right now. I ain't
And-
gonna cut y'all by shout out my dog.
Exactly. So that's what I mean. Where like,
And y'all both like in a way paving the way for them to
Facts.
get a better. Because you say you grew up, nothing was handed to you,
At all.
and maybe you don't want to hand everything to your son, but at the same way, you got to give him the ability to become great. You say he's gonna be greater
Facts.
than you.
I'm definitely gonna like hand him like everything,
the tools,
The
the
tools,
tools, you
yeah.
know. But I definitely want him to work for it. Don't get me wrong. Like my mom, great woman, but she didn't have the ability to push me. She didn't have the ability to really support what I was doing. She didn't have the ability to really see and what I was going, because she never had she didn't follow her dreams, you know. So sometimes
Right.
people get lost. So at one point in time, man, in life, I was so mad at my mom. I'm not even gonna lie to you because I didn't have a good relationship with her. And then you get old, you have kids, and then you just kind of realize, okay, dang, was hard, you know. And sometimes people get stuck, you know. So sometimes you do have to forgive, but you don't got to forgive, but you do have to forgive and let go. But
right. I always come across, working a 9 to 5 still, and me being the youngest still in there. I always see that like I'm doing so great, and these folks are, not doing what they're supposed to be doing, and they're 50, 40-year-olds, and this is it's commission based too. I'm all
Facts.
like, what reason do you need to have?
and it scares me when I see
Right.
that.
What reason do you need to have to do what you're supposed to be doing to elevate your paycheck or things like that? And you're 40 years old and I'm, 23, 22, 21 and out here killing it. I'm like, I'm just, I'm either just really focused and know what I'm supposed to be doing because I have, a bigger picture in mind, or that's just how we grew up the internet. It allowed us to see so much,
Facts.
and it wants us, if anything, I want to have more than what I have now today.
You
So
are.
that's why I want to keep
He's
working,
speaking into
keep
existence.
grinding, keep pushing myself because I don't think your mom had the internet when she was our age.
Not
That's
at
what
all.
I mean. So I think just the internet has really elevated everybody.
Shout out to Webby. You gonna be big.
You gonna be big. Yeah, bro.
Good man.
And the one thing you said about
Yeah.
like, I see that it's more of a minority thing, especially because you said you at some point you were mad at your mom because she didn't push your dreams, and maybe she had to, survive, to feed you. Same thing as my mom,
Survive.
At some point, I was like, man, how come you didn't reach your
Facts.
potential,
Facts.
But then at the same time, minorities had it tougher back in the day,
And that's
and that's something that's opening up more for us.
and that's I'm gonna agree with you 100%. I'm gonna give you that. That is 100% true. But you also had the other people out there working that just as hard and get the same chance. My thing is, it's just like, I understand that we fall short sometimes, but you have to pick yourself up. You have to motivate
Yeah.
yourself. It don't matter what's going on, especially when you got kids. You got to go hard. It's no turning back. It's no being comfortable. It's why you sleeping. Why you too comfortable right now? Get up. Go
Yeah.
get it. Go chase them dreams. Go chase them goals.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
'Cause that's what it's. Cause that's what it's about. Like, why we too, as humans, as people, and that goes for females and males, we're too comfortable. Yes, you look good, but what are you doing? Are you really are you really building something? Not just for you, but like general wealth. Like, can you pass it down to your family? Can they be good when you gone? That's what it's about, you know.
Yeah.
And we do get tired and we do get frustrated. We are humans. We are not perfect, and that's okay. But you know what was not okay? Sitting down and standing down. Get up.
Mm. With your chin down and everything. You
You know
can't
what
be
I'm
doing
saying?
that.
Yesterday was hard, but today is a new day to be
Mm.
great again.
Yes, sir.
God gave us a new day to be great again.
Yeah.
I'm just being real.
Yeah.
Shout out to God.
Yeah, bro, and now that you say it, when I think about it, those people that were back in the day that did work hard or
Facts. They balling.
their dreams, they're balling, and they paved the way for us to
There you go.
continue, you know, and that's why we're growing, you know.
Facts. And that's why I never want to make an excuse for somebody, because once you start making excuses, that's when a door that door can open to be comfortable. Nah,
Right.
that's when I want my son to know, like, regardless of what's going on around you, you have to keep pushing.
You know, and that's what I mean. You're so aware of your surroundings,
Yes,
and
sir.
you're so aware of even your own folks, your mom, for example, right? My mom, bro, she was such a pathological liar. I don't know if you ever met one,
Fact, nah,
but they
trust me. I know.
they lie, and then
Yes,
they
sir.
gotta lie to keep that lie true.
Yep.
It's crazy, bro. And me knowing that at such a young age, I'm all like, damn, right? I hope I'm never like my mom type of
Facts.
stuff.
Ooh, you sound like me. That's what I be saying. I
Yeah.
never want to be like, not in a
a
bad way.
yeah.
No disrespect, but you want
Exactly.
to be so much greater. You want to be so much different.
Right.
You know?
And that's what I mean. Like, you know what? You want to be better than your folks, your mom, dad, stepdad, whoever it is, right?
Yes, sir.
Whether, for example, with me, I was raised at 15 on my own. My parents were, you know, in a different nation in Mexico because they got deported, right? So I'm all like, who got to take care of me? I do. So I feel like being aware is, you know, one level, but then having to do things on your own at such a
Facts.
young age
Trust me.
is a whole different
I
level.
definitely know the feeling, bro. Around that time, I was homeless. I'm going to be 100 with you.
Exactly. You gotta.
One thing about Calvin, they know I ain't going to lie about too much of nothing. I was homeless, bro, and a lot of people ain't know because I hid it so good, bro. Like, I was smiling every day. I'm coming with the energy, but deep down I was so hurt. Deep down I was in so much pain. And I still carry that pain, bro. And that's why I got to have so much energy. That's why it's so good for me to go work out, because I carry so much pain on my shoulders from a lot of shit that went through on in my lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Because I still grieve about a lot of shit. Like, my little brother got killed, bro. He shot himself in the head in a high-speed police chase in New Orleans. Shout out to Polo. Shout out to Pood. I love you. You know?
Mhm.
My pops got killed over a phone in Hamilton Park.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm dealing with a lot of shit. And I still deal with this today. And the crazy part is, my dad was supposed to come with me to New Orleans. And I was like, nah, man, stay here with my mom. You want me to come? Like, you need to stay out here and chill. You don't need to come with us, because he was going off the record. He was going, and I'm only speaking, and let's make something clear before I even say this. I'm only speaking about this because my dog dead. If he was dead, y'all wouldn't even know about this. All right?
Right.
Let's make that clear to everybody.
Yeah.
But my dad was going to kill a person who killed his cousin.
Yeah.
And I was just like, this is not the type of, we going, my brother, my family, we going to vibe out. Like, we're not in that mode. You know?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, we can get in that mode, but we graduated from that. And now we stand up men and we doing some positive in our life.
Yes,
So
sir.
that's why I'm trying to always be just positive to the kids, because that's cool, but this is greater.
Right.
Yep.
Exactly.
This only gonna last for so long. And once you get locked up or you dead, they gonna forget you.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's
They gonna
freaking
forget
facts,
you.
bro.
And I'm just giving y'all this energy because I want the younger people who looking at this right now to go be great. Fuck the streets. Excuse my French. Forget the streets. Forget all the negativity.
Yeah.
Go chase a bag. Go chase a dream.
Right. And, you know, society, I feel like we're evolving still, but a lot of progress still has to be made about choosing the right thing to do. You know, doing the right thing there's only two reasons. I mean, there's only two things that you can do, either the wrong thing or the right thing.
Thanks. And don't get it wrong. Like, it's hard to do the right thing sometimes.
Mhm.
Let's keep it a buck. It's hard to be
Yeah,
positive.
It's hard, bro.
They think this shit easy. Every day, this shit is hard. Cause
Okay,
you gotta let certain things go. You gotta be at inner peace.
let me ask you this then. How would you, if you're grieving, how would you get past grief?
I'm gonna say this. The first thing I would do is meditate for sure. So by FYI, I am Buddhism.
Nice.
Now don't get me wrong, it's only one God, and that's Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. But I am Buddhism. Believe in peace.
Yeah.
Believe in a lot of other things.
Yeah.
But love is first.
Right.
But I will meditate, or shout out to my best friend, Shout out to G People. Ask, can we look G Peoples up? We need to get him on the screen because this what a lot of people not doing for their friends. I need G People on the screen. Shout out to my dog G People. He really was one of the only person who's ever believed in me. And it's crazy because I met him probably like 5 to 6 years ago, and he believed in me before anybody ever believed in me. He just seen it. And the crazy part, we wasn't even trying to be friends, and we just connected so well, and it's like my brother.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to G Peoples. I need him on the screen. No different.
Spell it.
G Peoples.
Oh, G Peoples.
Yes.
Okay.
I need him on the screen. That's somebody a lot of
you.
people should tune into to be like. You know, he's a very positive person. He's a father. He just dropped a song. Shout out to my dog. He just dropped his song. It's crazy, but y'all go tune in with G. But G somebody I can call and talk on the phone with. He gonna give me so much energy. He gonna give me so much positive and correct feedback. You know, he's somebody you can come to. He's not gonna tell the next person what we talk about. This conversation between me and him. And
So basically, talk to your friend.
Yes, sir.
The closest friend.
Yes, but he's not.
You have different
as
type
my
of people,
brother.
bro. Yeah, you
Yeah,
have
ain't
friends,
no friends,
and then
my
you have
brother.
that one guy that's like, you know, you can tell your
Cause friends
deepest
come
shit.
and go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brothers, we stay. Even though we might get mad at each other,
Facts.
we ain't gonna want to talk. We gonna come back. We're gonna come back around.
but I feel like the reason there's those fights is because it's the real shit that you talk about that you're not gonna like it and you're gonna get mad at the. You say you come back to it is because then you realize, oh shit, he was right about that shit,
Facts.
and I was over here just disagreeing with him just because I
Facts.
was fucking hard headed, you know?
Yeah.
We men, we have egos.
Yeah, hell yeah, we do.
We have egos, and we, like I said, none of us perfect.
Yeah.
And sometimes somebody need it. You should be so grateful that there's somebody to be like, yo, you tripping.
Yeah.
Or you shouldn't feel this way. Don't kill yourself. You are loved. You are beautiful. You're gonna be okay. It's okay to have that person.
Right.
And it's okay for our friends, mothers, whoever you are, a stranger, to tell us that, to help us out. The suicide is at its most high right now.
Exactly. And for the folks that don't have that friend.
And yeah, that's what I was about to say. A lot of people don't have that, bro.
Facts. Come tune into G People's page. Tune into Calvin. Yo, mom, you gonna get some energy.
Right,
You're-
but then there's also the hotlines. Exactly.
Facts.
And you know, we always make fun of the hotlines.
Nah,
about,
because
like,
Drake told him, hit me on my telephone.
Exactly.
That's what I need.
Bro, that's crazy. I just realized that on the Hotline Bling, it's like
Facts.
he just made it into a popular ass song. What the fuck?
Oh, my
I didn't
mama.
realize that
Yeah,
shit.
shout out to Drake. Oh, my mama.
Right.
We still popping champagne.
But tell us how you transitioned then, because like you had a crazy like upcoming story. You know, how did it make you become a model, fashion, and like into the fashion scene? How did you transition to that, or you were always like,
Oh, don't
that
get it
was a
twisted
dream?
now. We always had swag.
Yeah.
Just because we were street, we had street swag. You know,
Yeah,
my
street
mama. Shout out to my uncle. Shout out to my uncle Dwayne. Shout out to my grandma Audrey. That's really where the fashion come from. They always been icons. They always had the fashion. So that would just pass down to me. They had it first. Let's make that
Yeah.
clear. Shout out to my uncle. And he still dressed clean. My dog 50 something and still put it on. You know, he had us wearing Louis Vuitton. We didn't even know what Louis Vuitton was in high school. Nobody was wearing Louis Vuitton. They was wearing 95 Air Max and Levi's.
Hell yeah, 95 Air
And
Max.
we're gonna be a buck about it, but we always had fashion, we always had swagger, but it was just more baggy, you know, LRG, you know, Hollister, Gucci, Coogee. Yeah, talk to me nice, Nike.
You know what I thought about whenever you said like you were street, but also had that swag. You know, remember the don't be a menace?
Oh, my mom, that was me
with the
too.
Wayans
I
brothers.
swear to
He
God,
pulled
that
up
was
with the what was it? The Crocs? No, it wasn't Crocs. I forgot what it was.
The slippers.
But the slippers. He would pull up like, which one look good on me?
I'm
And
on-
then like, which gun?
And we really be like that. License
It
to
really be
carry,
like
though.
that, bro. That shit was fucking hilarious, bro. That movie. Shout out to that movie, bro. It was
Facts.
one of my favorite movies growing up.
That's just sum up my life right there. That movie, realistically. Yes, sir.
Nah, bro. But so what happened to like? Because you always had that, but like, what made you like pursue that career? You know, it's like
Realistically, I always loved taking photos. Realistically, that always been something for me. But when I went to jail, I went to jail for a year, and then they had sent me to U-Village. It's like a boot camp. So boom, I had met shout out to Miss Janice. She a chef. She got a restaurant in Holland Park
Yeah.
called Parigi's, one of the best restaurants on the market. is in Highland Park, so y'all should already know what that means.
Yeah.
Ching, ching, bling, bling.
Yeah.
You know, but shout out to Chef Janice. She kind of changed my lifestyle around. When I was in there, she got me in culinary arts, so I got my culinary arts license. I was cooking and whatnot. And then when I got out of the boot camp, I went and worked for her. And you got to realize that was pretty tough to have her to hire me. You got to realize I'm a kid from the streets, just got out of jail. There's no trust in that. And you got to realize
Yep.
I'm around multi-millionaires. I'm around a lot of money, you know, at this restaurant. So anything can go wrong. I can steal, I can hurt somebody, like anything can possibly go wrong. So she put me in an environment, and this is where I got comfortable with a lot of gay people. You know, I would say that the colorful people. That's where I got a lot of comfortable because I worked around them, and it was just like, you got to realize, coming from the street, you always would talk, don't hang around them people, don't be like that.
Right.
Yep.
You know, and then when you get in their environment, then you understand them, and they really about love, they about happiness, and it's just about peace, realistic. And I'm big on peace, and I'm real big on love. And you be in their environment so much, and you just like, man, these people are great. These people are like me. They cool.
It's always a good time.
You know, facts. And it be genuine, like it genuine love, you know?
Yep.
So it just like being around those type of people, especially being around millionaires, and they always wore suits and they always wore the ties. And I was just like, I'm from something different. Went to the thrift store, talked to me nice. Got a blazer, got the white boy shorts, put it on. Yeah. Got the white boy on Sperry's.
The Sperry's, I was about to say, you already know
it.
those Sperry's got to come
Man,
on, bro.
And it just like watching them and see how they dress, I just did it in my own style and I killed it, you know? And it just like, ever since, like even going to school, I was homeless, but nobody know I was homeless. I'm shopping at the thrift store, so I'm getting everything for the cheap. Nobody know, but I'm killing them. So it's looking like I'm coming from a wealthy family, I'm balling, everything look good, you know?
Right.
Now, don't get me wrong, I wasn't faking nothing, because nobody, if they would have asked me, I would have kept it real with them, because most people, I was pretty known in my school and around my neighborhood, so everybody already know who LaCal was.
So then where did you stay at whenever you were homeless?
I was homeless, so I had stayed with a friend. Well, thought they was friends, but
right.
unfortunately, the first one had kicked me out, you know, and then I went by another one. The other one, he was solid, but it just turned to
Negativity.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's hard, it's hard to bounce around, man,
Yeah.
whenever you just can't find a home, especially because you're trying to get that, you know, that money income started,
Facts.
and it's hard to chase your dreams, and then also keeping a 9 to 5, because then it becomes a fucking, not 9 to 5, it becomes a fucking 50, 60-hour shifts.
Facts.
You know?
But don't get it wrong though. Working for Chef Janice, God bless her, I got my own apartment. I got my own car.
Yep.
Talk to me nice. But before I got there, I was at that bus stop every day sweating, bro. I'm talking about like,
Bro,
y'all know like them long sleeve black button downs, the long sleeve slacks. I'm at the bus stop, and imagine you at the bus stop sweating your ass off, and you seeing everybody you go to school with.
Yeah, I was about to tell
Nobody
you.
even
Bro.
need a ride. They see me because you got right. This, bro, I'm the popularest motherfucker in my school. Real listen, no cap, no booth. You can ask anybody, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Everybody watching me. You know how bad that felt.
You know what's so crazy, bro? And I think you're the only other individual that has said something close to that, what you just said.
Facts.
Shit, I was not popular in high school for shit, bro. But I would stay in South Irving, and my high school was in North Irving. So
If I would have went to your high school, you'd have been cool. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Because one thing about me, I hung with everybody.
right,
I ain't care who you was.
that's good, right? My high school was MacArthur High School. I don't know if you ever heard of him.
Yeah.
But I would have to take the DART bus so that I could get to my high school, bro. Like, and that was like straight solid sophomore, junior, and then finally at the end of senior year, finally was able to get my own car because I was working like, I don't know, I forgot where. I think Chipotle. Yeah, Chipotle, and that's how I was getting to school.
Facts. But
DART bus, and that's where like, bro, you gotta be nice to those individuals. You have
Facts.
no idea what they're going through. You being the most popular kid in school, me, I'm known, but just because they know who I am because they grew up with me, right?
Right.
But that's where like you don't know where they're gonna be headed in life. But the fact that they don't know is the reason why we're here, though. I feel like that's the reason why.
And I'm gonna be 100 with you, just off you saying that. That's why I go so hard, man. So many people doubted me. So many people thought I end up in jail, not be a nobody. You know,
It's the things that they don't know.
Facts. And that's why I gotta go so hard, and that's why I gotta pop my shit when I come on places like this. Cause they gotta know where I come from. Cause I never really. This is my first time actually speaking about my story, just like live. I because I always want to wait till I get up there.
But it's
in
that
life.
energy.
Facts.
It's that
And
energy.
it speaks for itself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm man. If anybody come around, they're gonna tell you that he's energy. He's loud. He's different. But he's him.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, it's crazy because like I have a job.
Hit agree
right?
real quick, not
Right,
sure.
I have a job, right? But like, it's the people that put up with you, right? It's the people
Facts.
that put up with you because a lot of folks that can hate you because you're doing, amazing things, and
Facts.
we don't care about that.
But let them
But-
hate. You
right.
pushing. I'm being greater. You ain't stopping nothing.
I'm out here pushing folks that are 50, 40-year-olds,
Facts.
pushing them to do better.
Facts. And you keep doing that.
Regardless, and that's why I feel like, us interacting with new guests every now and then, regardless of where they come from, it's a beautiful thing because, we're pushing each other even as we speak right now.
Facts.
It's crazy, bro.
And bro, let me ask you something. So I know, seeing through your page, you're very vocal about your opinions and about your beliefs. What made you like not be that every other model that just puts pictures? That's it. That's all they have, pictures
That generic
of themselves.
model.
That generic model. Instead of just you put pictures here and there, but you also put videos of what you're doing. In the neighborhood and shit.
With me, I ain't like no model in this world. Like I'm nobody. Calvin is different. Calvin comes from somewhere that these people can't even imagine coming from.
Right.
Calvin built off pain and struggle.
Mm.
So with me, it's so more. It's like I'm so much pushing positive. So they gonna look at me last. I'm pushing so much positive, so much great energy. They gonna look at me last.
Mm.
But I gotta push that because I come from real shit. I was raised in a time if you wasn't robbing nobody, shooting nobody, you was not known.
Right.
You gotta realize how hard it is switching all that around and coming to a new reality of life, and you gotta let these folks know where you really come from, and
Right.
you gotta be so much different. Cause I'm nothing like them just because they would never survive.
Yep.
They couldn't survive. So it's just me. It's just like I gotta push more love. I gotta push more peace. Cause like I said, while I come from so much violence, like so many people I grew up with dead. They in jail. My little brother's dead.
Yeah.
That shit suck. Cause he was the talented one. He was the one that can rap. He was the one that's gonna make it before all of us, realistically. So it sucks is because I really couldn't get him out that environment, and I tried so hard to get him out that environment, but it's just like my time hasn't come yet to move everybody out yet. I only can do
Right.
so much right now.
It's always whenever you're asked what's the reason behind all of this hard work, this labor, and it's always family.
Facts. And that's why I tell people, like, I'm not in competition with nobody. I don't see nobody. Listen, I don't see nobody just because this shit is more than about, I don't want no fame. Give me the
Right.
money. Y'all can have the fame. I want the money.
Mm-hmm.
Cause a nigga like me gonna disappear when I get the bag, y'all. Once I get where I wanna go, you probably ain't gonna see me that much. I'm gonna pop out here and there, but it's so much as like, let's get this money because I got a family I gotta take care of. I got a 3-year-old.
Yeah.
I come from nothing, dirt. That alone should let the world know how focused I am.
Right. And whenever people try to let's say they try to judge your character, they try to like put your character out there and like questioning your character is what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say. Your character is spotless because of the fact that you were there before, but now you're not. They can't say crap now because
Facts.
you're not there anymore.
Facts. I mean, honestly, bro, I don't worry about nobody say about me.
Mhm.
Like, one thing about Calvin, like, it's all love. You can say what you want to say about me just because.
You're not gonna say anything back.
Nah, you don't. You gotta, sometimes you gotta overlook something because you'll mess around and get on those people's level and they not even on your
Right.
level. Like,
Exactly.
you'll mess around and destroy everything you work hard for.
And that's what
You'll
they
hurt
want
somebody.
you to do.
Yeah.
They want you to self-destroy.
Bro, and that's most people though. I feel like not most people, but the people that aren't doing anything with their life, they're just like, "Fuck, why can't I do that?" But they don't see the work you put behind
Facts.
it, and then they're just gonna be automatically fucking hate. Be like, "Oh, he got it so easily." It's like, no, you just think he got it easily because you don't see all the work behind it,
Facts.
and that's just the only problem. It's just people are gonna hate because they don't see the work behind it, bro.
Facts. And this, man, this, like I said, this is me. I'm built off pain and struggle. I'm so much into this modeling, acting, being a positive motivator is to change people's lives. Like, you gotta realize I can't be in competition with y'all because I'm so much focused on Calvin and Calvin family. Like, My people still in New Orleans. My people still in the streets. Like, I got a big brother I got to take care of. Like, I know he depended on me. I feel it. You know, don't get me wrong. He getting his money. He doing his thing. But it just like, I want to bring so much more to my family. Like, I want to be the breadwinner. I want to make sure, like, this is for them. And we can just take trips. Like, once you start traveling in cities, different beautiful places, it gets your mind in different perspective. Like,
can I ask you something then?
Yes.
So Westbrook, you know, the basketball player, they always make fun of him, especially, you know, the commentators in TV.
That's to do with his game, not with his.
But they always make fun of him, and he always gets agitated. He's all like, "Don't talk about my family like that."
Yeah.
But he's not performing like he's supposed to. How do you feel about that?
I mean, you gotta respect his mind. If he don't want to talk about his family, don't talk about his family.
Right.
This is freedom of speech on both ends. They really can say what they want to say once you put it in the media. But he also got a voice too. He can say how he feel too. Hey, because I'm real big on respect. Don't talk about my family either. Why? You know, we won't even, because you don't know my family. You don't know what my family been through. You don't know nothing about my family. So let's keep this between me and you. If you got something to say about me, say it. Give it to me right now. Do it. But leave my family out. So he had every right to defend his family. Now, is that going to get him something? No, because that he just giving the people what
more fuel, because that's what they want. They want, but I mean that's just a certain situation, you know. And I feel like Westbrook's always been that, you know. Even if they just talking to him, he's that like short fuse, you know. He'll pop off on you.
I feel like in his situation, you gotta perform, right?
Facts.
So if you're not performing, then you gotta acknowledge that you're not performing. But if you never acknowledge your flaws, then you're never gonna grow as an individual. And then we go into this negativity. You give attention to the negativity. Now you're out here responding back to these people that don't really care about you or your family.
Facts.
But he doesn't see that.
Do you watch basketball?
Somewhat.
But do you know about, like, I mean, now I think nowadays is more popular the fashion in basketball players.
Yeah.
What do you think of Westbrook's fashion?
Like it, he be having the
Do you be thinking some fits are like not it, or
nah, I like all his shit. Bro, what the world gotta stop doing is, I wanna wear it. You not me. Like he goes,
bro, but like some shit he wears, I'm like, I cannot wear that shit. You know, dog. Like,
oh my god.
You talking about that?
Which one?
Just overall. But
you talking about the dress?
No, I'm just saying particular. I like all his shit. I just know personally that I can't wear that shit. You know?
Facts. We all got different type of swags, but don't knock that. Like I tell people, don't knock that man, because that's that man's swag. Let him be free.
Actually, Westbrook is one of the guys that, even though this shit's weird, not weird, but different, I wouldn't put it down. The only guy that I probably would say, like, I don't know why, but Kuzma. I don't know if you know Kuzma. He had some like long ass sweater. Like, I don't know if you've seen the sweater with like long ass sleeves.
I got you.
And he was doing like the little
But I'm talking about long, like they were literally dragging.
Oh nah.
I was like, bro, nah, like that shit's like, I know fashion and everything, but nah, bro, come on, fam.
I'm talking about this one, bro.
Bro, you know fashion is changing up. I mean, shit.
Yeah,
hey,
bro,
I ain't gonna lie, that shit fire though.
I don't know, bro.
That shit fire. On me, I'll put it on.
You know, like on a model, yeah, but like on, I don't know why. It's just with athletes, it seems more like, to me, it seems more corny, bro.
I mean, but you gotta realize a lot of athletes tapping into fashion. You gotta realize that's another check. You're not thinking inside the box. You're thinking outside the box. Let's get into this money.
Oh no, for sure he's getting the bag.
Look at LeBron James. He getting into this money. Look at his shoes. Look at his clothes.
Yep.
Come on, we gotta think outside the box now. This is more than about a look. This is about a bag. Once we start thinking about a bag, getting our bag and making sure our family secure, everybody will get it. Everybody will get it. Because at the end of the day, I wore a dress, bro. But you know why I wore a dress? I'm going to tell you something. Because when I wore a dress, everybody was saying some weird shit and all this other stuff. And you can say what you want to say. That's freedom of speech. I respect it. But let's make something clear. I'm so smart what I was doing. I put the dress on. Now that's opened up doors for like Louis Vuitton, Dolce & Gabbana, Paris. That's giving that look now. That's giving that, oh, he's not judgmental. He will put it on. Here go a check.
Yeah.
There go another check. Y'all bullshitting. Y'all, shit, man. Let's get this money, B.
Wait, so did you run into any problems with that? Like with your family? I don't
Hell
know.
No. I'm my mama. Look, the first person I called was my big brother because he a real street nigga. I called him first. Boy,
oh, you want that?
Nah, at first he's like, you good, Cal. You a model. That's what they talking about. Put that shit on.
Get the bag.
Okay, say no more. Boom, call my mama. What you think about it? And I was so surprised how that she even Nah, look, she even said she was like, I mean, you a model, you look good in it. Post it.
Right.
Yeah, ain't it? Everybody name they
You
don't matter.
Which dress was it?
I ain't gonna lie, I had archived it.
You archived?
Yeah, because it was too many dudes on the doing too much. So
Yeah,
I archived
nah,
this bitch
yeah.
real quick because they going left. Which I don't care, you know. I'll be laughing at it. It's entertainment for me, you know, because I love my supporters, I love my fans. But sometimes you gotta archive some shit because they get a little out of hand. And them DMs be kind of crazy. I be like, oh, damn. But I love my supporters.
And I get what you mean, bro. And we go back to the same conversation that I said, you know, I wanted to have a kid. That kid was planned because I was
Thanks.
just tired of folks.
Mine
just,
wasn't.
well, either way, it's a blessing.
Either way,
It's a blessing.
Facts.
And that's why I'm saying that, like, you know what, I was just tired of folks just getting on my ass about, you know, me not being responsible when I'm the definition of responsible. You know what I mean? And like, what's a better stamp of approval? Bam, the kid. And look at that kid. He's gonna be amazing, right? He's gonna be even better than me. I'm like, damn. You know, and you that dress, yeah, definitely opened the door because like that's also another stamp
It's
of
the
approval.
Louis bag, bro. It's the Gucci bag.
Facts. But at the end of the day, man, it's just like the life you gotta be who you are.
Yeah.
I'm not worrying about nobody talking about. I'm trying to get to some money.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, my family come from nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Who was broke.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get some millions, some billions.
Right. And I feel like, you know, whenever I start buying my first shoes, you know, because I'm a huge sneakerhead. And I see you with your shoes too,
You
bro.
know the vibes. You heard tell them I said talk to me nice.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I just want more nice things, you know. I feel like I'm materialistic, but only with shoes.
But my thing is, bro, ain't nothing wrong with doing that. It's about rewarding yourself.
Right.
But you got to work hard also.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget about the work.
Yeah.
The work ethic got to be there. You know?
Hell yeah.
But sometimes that pair of shoes just motivation for somebody else.
Hey, shit, when you said that, it reminded me of like that Conor McGregor video where he talks about how like, he's like, man, I got addiction to wasting money.
Facts.
But I also got an addiction to making it. So
That's-
shit, I'm good,
You know
fam.
what I'm saying?
Mm.
You got to, because it's all about making more, about making multiple income,
Right.
being
Yep.
great.
So where do you get your shoes from?
So a lot of people send me my shoes, or I go in the store and buy them.
Right.
But I don't,
Don't
try
use
to.
StockX anymore, bro.
Why I said that for?
Didn't they get sued for like sending?
I heard they had fake shoes on there though.
Yeah,
Right.
they were.
Hey, you know, I still buy from StockX.
I never trust StockX.
Hey, but if they get, you know, if they start selling fake shit, you know, sign me up for that lawsuit too.
See what happened? I think what happened with that is
it did happen. They're in a lawsuit.
Oh,
Yeah.
first,
Yeah, that's a current
damn.
thing.
Never mind.
Look it up. Yeah, I saw it through. They just
I mean, but it kind of makes sense because like you not Nike, you're not. How are you gonna
Facts.
say that?
But you gotta
this
realize
shoe's real?
they probably was getting their shoes from.
You know, I feel like they're the reason why
Plug.
there's so many bots. StockX, I feel like they're the reason why there's so many bots, so many folks out here. Just there's this limited supply, and you know, at this point now, there's just too many people wanting that shoe. Too much demand.
Well, I just feel like it's too many people selling shoes too. That's where it get mixed up.
Yeah, so like that's what I mean. Like,
so much that they have. Like all the sellers have so many shoes
what I'm
that
saying.
any people could be wearing. You know.
And you don't know which is what. You don't know where they're getting from. Realistic, you don't know where they're getting from.
you don't.
Yeah.
You know, I miss the days where you could just pull up to Foot Locker
Type shit.
and actually have your shoe
Or
or have
even-
your size,
Or even just spend the night there, like from the morning,
I
bro.
did it, bro. I
like,
ain't gonna lie. Back in high school, we used to do it all the time.
Yeah.
And it'd be
Right.
so disappointing when you not. Oh yeah, have it ever happened to y'all? Y'all spend the whole night in the cold. Then you get to
Bro,
the front
I was
door
always
and
an
you
early
not
bird,
get
bro.
'em.
I was prepared correctly.
Smart guy.
Well, because I did it with shoes and I did it with GameStop, you know.
Oh,
Modern Warfare
yeah.
2, when that whole dropped, I was out there, you know. I remember it was fucking raining hard that day, but I was like, fuck it. I was prepared already. I knew it was going to rain.
See when you from the streets, you hit the bootleg up. Oh my mama, New York, where you at? Oh my mama, you see y'all playing. It's a dude there in New York. OG, he can get you what you want. CD,
The
DVD.
OG,
shit.
yeah,
Oh my mama,
yeah, that
shout out
was-
to New York. If y'all from North Dallas, y'all know who New York is.
You
Oh,
know,
my mama.
Congress was actually working on a bill to stop, you know, making bots illegal. All these folks, because I know you know folks that have bots, probably
Facts.
right.
Facts.
It's a good hustle. I respect the hustle,
That'll be hard to stop though.
right?
Yeah, it's so hard, bro,
Yeah.
because you could just.
It's already
Fine,
it's already so many out there.
Right.
Yeah.
That's like with the guns, how they trying to stop certain guns. It would be hard to stop that because there's so many out there already.
Right.
You know.
And the reason why Congress was even trying to tap into banning bots is because of the inflation. They're trying to combat inflation. But do you think that if we ban bots, that's gonna get anywhere?
No,
Nope.
because they're gonna just find another way to make them.
Right.
That's how America is. You got to realize people are very smart.
Mm-hmm.
You got people out there that's very smart.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing about the government, bro, that the smartest people are not in the government. They're
Yeah.
making money,
Facts.
bro. There's the reason the reason they're the smartest is because they're not worried about nobody. They're worried about making money, bro. And that's the biggest thing that like that's what we talk about how why Elon Musk doesn't become a president, you know? Like why the fuck would he become a president? He's trying to
He got too
go
much
into the
money,
fucking
yeah,
universe,
to
bro.
go-
Like
He's trying to go to Mars.
He's trying to go to Mars, but like he ain't
Dang.
got time to be fucking dealing with like people requesting for shit, you know?
He can't
Yeah.
handle that. He'll just because he gonna say what he want to say.
Yeah.
Because he got realized he's very.
But then
rich.
again, we had Trump as president, bro, and he said whatever the fuck he wanted to say. So it's
Yes.
like,
I
I think Trump changed the view of like, oh, you got to be a certain way to become a president. You know, it's like, fuck that.
Nah,
Anybody can become.
So
Trump is savage.
right? Whenever the next election comes, do you ever like post anything about the
Man, hell
election?
no, I don't
Or
give
you
a-
like
I don't be
stay
100
away?
with
You don't get political?
I don't give a shit about none of that. I'm gonna be real with y'all.
And you should, bro, honestly.
And no disrespect to it. It's just one of them things like.
Right. As a public figure, you want to stay away from
Yeah,
that?
because you don't know what's real and you don't know what's fake. I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. Some people can give y'all, and people can say anything. You know what the world gonna do? Oh, okay. That make it go on right now. She can pop up Channel 5, Port Life. The world's about to blow up. Fucking everybody's gonna go nuts.
Shit.
Everybody will go nuts. So it's just like certain things I like to tune into and certain things I like to tune out. Just because realistically, I'm gonna be 100. By whoever been president, what did that help for y'all? Be honest.
Nothing.
Mhm.
Be real now. Be honest.
Nothing, bro.
That's
That's the one thing I always say whenever it comes to like the elections every year, like or like I see a lot of people are, disagreeing on Twitter or getting mad, emotional and shit. And I'm like,
even stop.
none
being
of
friends.
them, whoever becomes the president, none of them is gonna put food in your table at the end of the day.
All right.
Like,
Glad
why are
somebody
you
focused.
stressing over
Mhm.
some shit that you have no control over? Like maybe you have control over like I would say small elections like your fucking like your city, you know. But at the end of the day, none of the things they're gonna do is gonna affect you as much as you putting food on your table, you know. And that's as long as you're working on your shit, you shouldn't be worried about politics as much or taking it as serious as they are. Cause bro, some people be getting emotional with that shit, bro.
Yeah, I don't.
And I feel like it's good that you're not doing it because it splits so many people up. It's like why do that, you know?
Yeah,
Just,
I don't know. I'm really tuned in with the world. Like I'm really out here passing out food and clothes to the homeless.
Yeah.
Like, let's talk about that.
that's some real shit.
let's,
You gotta be worried.
let's do that. You know, because they saying America broke, but they send this money to Utah and all this other stuff. But let's talk about these homeless people. Let's talk about how I'm giving the clothes off my back and the food off my table for
Right.
these homeless people. You know what I'm saying?
Whenever, for example, I'm checking out at Walmart and it always says, "Do you want to donate $1 to whatever foundation?" Is it bad for me to always say
Hell
no?
yes. I mean, oh no, you yes. Hell no. The motherfucker's rich.
But that's what I mean. Like that's
I never know where that money's gonna
Hell
go,
wrong with
bro.
y'all.
As long as if it's not me giving it directly to somebody that needs it, I'm never gonna.
I feel like
never
I'm
gonna do
more
it.
of an individual that if I really want to donate, I'm a donate my hard work.
This
and
how you
effort.
donate right here.
Yeah.
Jesus help him.
That's why, bro. When we make it, and whenever I make it, and we're making good money, I'm gonna find people that really need the money because I'm a minority. So anybody that you look up, they're gonna need the money. So I'm gonna help those people out instead of just giving it to random people, events and stuff. Just because, bro, that money that they receive, I'm pretty sure it goes into the tax cuts and shit, especially
Facts.
for corporations. So
I don't
like,
know. I know like when my time comes, I know it's coming very soon. I'm starting my own nonprofit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, peace and blessings, beautiful people. And I'm gonna change the world like that.
Do it, bro. Because
So-
a lot of folks, they be having these foundations, they be having these charities.
that's just for the tax cuts, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So, for example, Bill Gates, bro, what a joke, bro. We used to praise this man before Elon Musk or anybody. We used to think he was the GOAT. But next thing you know, he's out here like fondling with, other coworkers. He even got kicked out of his own company. His foundation is trash now. Yeah, they might have helped a ton of people, but like whenever you want to help, you got to realize that you're under a magnet. And if you're not really doing the things that you're supposed to be doing, they're going to catch you. and then everything's just gonna turn out to, just gonna burn. So like, did you really help just for the, image at that, temporarily? Because that foundation needs to be, if you're helping, I'm pretty sure there's still hungry people out there still. And because of your foundation that didn't last, where are we at now? So that's what I mean. Like, if you go and create a foundation, a charity, make it last centuries.
Facts.
Make it last centuries. Don't just do it for the image.
A lot of rich people just do it to again, just for tax cuts, bro. That's the biggest reason why they do it.
Yeah, but shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I can't speak on them. I just know like we doing things from the heart. We really doing this to make a change. Like I said, I'm from New Orleans and I was raised in North Dallas. So it's definitely important for me to give back to that community. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm a big thing with
built me and raised me.
Yeah, and also it's a big thing coming from that,
Facts.
especially making it. Because if you talk to somebody that never really had that struggle, bro, it's hard for me to understand that you're really willingly doing it for good. Maybe they are, bro. You never know. Maybe they are. But it's hard for me to understand that you are doing it for good, especially if you don't grow up as we did, as minorities did. Like, we didn't have it handed out to us, And shit, I mean, that's how personally I see it, bro.
Facts. But once they be around you and they peep the energy and they see you not just do it once, but you doing it twice, and this is consistent. He do this a lot. Then they gonna feel the energy. Then they gonna be like, "Oh no, this guy is the truth. He means everything he say." Because like I said, there may be our people out there like that, but what we doing over here, we doing so much great and positivity things. We don't even got no time to even worry about what they doing.
And it's real and it's authentic.
You know what I'm saying?
What's the coolest? What's the coolest story that you ever had while modeling? What's the coolest thing?
And it's a real moment.
Yeah, what's the coolest thing that's ever happened to you while modeling?
Like, what you mean? Like
anything? Just maybe someone fell down. You thought that was funny.
Nah, that's never funny.
Exactly.
Yeah, because that could happen.
I said it. I mean, because it's been so many coolest moments. But I'm gonna tell you my top coolest moment. Then I'm gonna break down smoke stuff.
Yeah.
So my number one favorite moment when I walk for do y'all know who Raw is from Raw High End?
No.
He do like on the fashion shows, Raw High End.
What was his name?
High End.
High End.
Yeah, well, that's like his brand. I don't know if it's on there. But you can go down. Actually, you can go down to the video on my page. It's love.
It's the one in LA?
Nah, this was in Dallas. So about that fashion show, I walked on the runway and I had pulled the female and I got a female number. And that's never happened. And that never happened in life.
Right, during the walkthrough?
Yeah.
This one right here?
Bro, that's what I was about to say. Nah. Also, you be doing some crazy shit when you're doing the walkthrough. Like, you be like, it's almost like...
I think I archived it. Fuck, it's archived too. Damn.
You archived that
whole... Instagram be tripping about, like, people like music and they rights, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, like, if, like, you don't got, they permission, I guess, like, the post, like, they behind us, like, the music behind them.
So you were telling me that you picked up a girl?
I turned on fashion shows too, my mom. You better go playing. Now that's in LA. That's LA Fashion Week. Yeah. We've been doing this way back.
Yeah. So you picked up a girl while like just straight up like walking?
Yeah, I walked on the fashion. Cause I ain't gonna lie. So I'm a different model, but I will say this: I'm stopping just because I want to get into the big leagues and I want people to take me serious. Because in the big leagues in them. Not America, but overseas, Milan, Paris. You want these people to take you serious, and you want them to book you. So it's time to get serious. But I'm walking on the runway, doing my thing. I'm swagging how I pose, swagging profile, giving abs and body, yada yada. Mm-hmm. But seeing it, what I'm saying, hottie, and looked at her body. I just fuck with you.
Nah, bro, because I was about to say like.
I really pulled a female like that. I ain't gonna lie.
How'd you do it though?
I'm telling you, I really just walked up and I gave her the phone, and the crowd just went crazy.
Hey.
The crowd went crazy.
They should give you the real number or fake?
Okay, hold up, man. Look at me. God is good. God is great. Come on, man.
They did you with love, bro.
We won't get no fake numbers. And don't get it wrong, we ain't even stressing for the number. We really pushing P.
He pushing P, bro. You already know how it is.
Positivity. Yes, sir.
Hey, bro, you're the first one who gave it. You're the first one who gave it a actual thing, bro. Because everybody asked what's pushing P. Shit, bro. I actually don't even know.
Positivity.
That's fact.
Power.
Hey, what you think of whenever a Young Thug stopped? I don't know what fashion show it was, but like he stopped. Yeah, he was just literally smoking. That was like, bro.
That was his clothing line.
That was his clothing line?
Yes, that was his fashion show. Come on, you gotta be tuned in. Yo, he supposed to do that.
Yeah.
That's his. That's everything he sees is his image. That's his vision. You supposed to correct anything and everything you see. I loved it, and I would love to. And I know I'm gonna walk for Young Thugger one day. Cause
Hell yeah, shout out to him,
that's
bro.
the type of energy, man. Freedom guys.
He's coming out, bro. We trust in his lawyers, bro.
Yeah.
Shit.
Freedom guys.
Them guys gunning too. All of them, bro.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, I feel like out of all the rappers, I feel like he has the most out that's out there, the most swag. I feel like he has the most potential.
Gunna.
Yeah, no, Young Thug.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
talking,
Well, of course, he's
bro.
dope.
That slime and all that stuff. I feel like he has always that creativity. But
Right.
Yeah,
like,
he's one of the best creators out there, bro.
yeah, and I feel
Not
like
just in rap.
I feel
He's-
like he started it.
He's definitely an icon. He didn't start it, but he had an icon.
Mm.
He started this for this generation. Yes.
Who do you think started this? For example, who was it? Lil Uzi Vert.
Lil Wayne.
And well, he started wearing like skirts and
Lil
everything.
Wayne started all that.
Lil Wayne started all that.
Yes, he's the GOAT in real
Bro,
life.
Lil Wayne wanted to be a rock star and he became a rock star, bro.
Facts.
He wanted to be a rapper, he was a rapper,
Lil
bro.
Wayne, the one who really look at Wayne, look at everybody.
But I'm talking about clothing wise.
Look at Lil Wayne.
Bro,
Bro.
Lil Wayne's clothing
What you
fashion
mean?
was crazy.
He had the skinny jeans first. He was wearing the tight stuff first. Yeah, it's greeted right now. He blonde his hair, got a lip piercing.
You sure it wasn't Soldier Boy?
Fuck no.
Soulja Boy was the first rapper, bro. You ain't gonna like now just playing.
I like Soulja Boy music, but he
Soulja Boy be capping a lot, bro. Sometimes he's like
some
Kevin
things
Gates,
first,
bro.
yes. But I mean, he'll go though. You gotta give him that, you know.
It's
But
crazy because I was realizing that Soulja Boy put a lot of rappers that are
Facts.
now big.
that's
Back
why I
in the day,
say
they gave him a
he
lot of.
definitely
He
a
put him,
GOAT.
yeah, and he doesn't get the respect, but he really did like put a lot of people on. Some rappers that are now big. I can't remember the names, but I remember I saw that and I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? Soulja Boy was one.
Man, forget the respect.
Get
Forget
the
it.
money, but he get the bag.
Get the bag, because the respect the ones you want is around you. Everybody ain't gonna
that's
have
true.
respect for you. Everybody's not gonna like you. It don't matter how positive I am. Everybody's not gonna like me.
Right.
Oh, his energy's good. Damn, he always lit.
I feel like
That's right.
everybody always has something to say, regardless of what it is.
And that's
So,
and that's why I say
mhm.
forget their respect. They don't gotta respect you. The ones that you need to respect from is around you and keeping you focused and keeping you grounded. That's the respect that matters.
Yeah.
'Cause everybody's not gonna like you. Everybody's not gonna respect you. That's just how the way life goes. But you
Facts.
gotta keep pushing. You gotta keep being great.
Oh yeah. Stay true to yourself.
On my
Bro.
mama. And I'm
Do you
so
have
for real.
any shows coming up?
I do. I'm flying tomorrow. I'm going to Atlanta.
Swear.
I got a
Hey.
fashion show
Congrats.
Sunday. So we're going out there. We finna turn up.
What event is that?
Shout out to my boy Fly Shit Only. He actually got me booked for that event. Damn, it's something like fire. I ain't gonna lie, it's like really big in Atlanta.
I'm about to look it up. Let me know.
Us. Once-
Yeah.
Shout out to our boy Kendu too. You know him, right?
Yeah, actually, he the reason why I ain't gonna lie. I'm on this motherfucker to be honest.
Hey, Ken is really nice, man.
I ain't gonna cap. He the
Yeah,
reason
we
why.
had our podcast was great with him, man.
Like,
we
I'm-
talked about a lot of shit.
I'm gonna be real. He's the reason why. Like,
Yeah.
shout out to you, Ken on God. And he been popping his shit for a minute, like working like consistent and hard and not giving up. You gotta
Mhm.
realize how hard it is for him, especially being black in his position.
Mhm.
You know, so
His
shout out
clothing
to
line is
Brody.
fire, bro. Some of his stuff,
We gonna
I
tap
fucked
in
with it.
later.
Yeah,
Nah, but man, congrats. Then tomorrow you're gonna fly out Atlanta.
I'm going to Atlanta tomorrow, and we gonna fly y'all. So that's definitely gonna be a movie. You know, now it's so crazy. 'Cause I don't know what I'm gonna bring. I don't know if I'm gonna turn up. I don't know if I'm gonna just be professional. I just don't know. It just like
Dang.
it just happens. Like it's like it's like a switch.
Yeah,
But I want people to take me serious though.
I get you.
That's the one thing you want to transition because, like you said, the walkthroughs and stuff, you go crazy and all that.
Facts.
But now you got to take that shit where it's like those industry people that are still big, you know,
Facts.
they try to see the professionalism, you know, and that's where you got to transition, know where you're at, you know your environment, and
Facts.
people are watching, you know. You never know somebody that is just scouting for talent or like looking for like you said, Louis or any.
but
any
I
of
feel
the-
like at the end of the day, they're looking for authenticity. They're
Facts.
looking for
And that's why I say it can either be good or bad. Cause some people like it and some people don't. It depends on that person.
Mhm.
That's why it's always hard. 'Cause that's why I'm like, damn, I don't know if I'm gonna tee up. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it professional. But I definitely want to like those big leagues. I see myself in Milan, man. I see myself in Brazil. I see myself in Paris. Like I see myself on billboards. Like, and yeah, y'all heard it first. I'm telling y'all this because it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know, everything I speak, I'm speaking into existence. I'm speaking into the universe because this shit is gonna happen, and I'm finna be great. Then great.
I feel like
know?
we're so interconnected, and like to the point where like if you start speaking things into existence, but like that's just the missing piece
Facts.
that needs to happen in order for it to really happen.
Facts, and it's happening. What do you mean?
Yeah,
it's happening now. Look, we on a podcast talking about beautiful things. Like
Hell yeah.
it's happening before our eyes. We won't even know it.
right. And but we wanted it, but we
Facts.
didn't. Man, this is crazy. Nah, but man, congrats for real. And I really do want you to be there, Brazil,
Thank you.
in Milan, bro. Sheesh,
Sure, bro. If you're in Paris, you're for sure gonna see a lot of our idols because soccer,
Oh,
soccer
yeah.
big in Paris, bro. Whenever it
Facts.
comes to fashion week in Paris, bro,
I
that should be
know.
filled with soccer players, bro. In that bitch,
And that's
It's
what
like
and that's stuff
Pogba,
like
shout out to Paul Pogba, Mbappe, all them Neymar, bro. He's a big guy into fashion in Paris,
facts. And see, that's like the stuff I want to be at, bro. And I know I'm gonna be there.
Mhm.
I just got. That's why I'm focusing, bro. I'm actually finna move to LA
Nice.
like in a month and a half.
Oh snap.
Yeah, bro. Cause like you got to be like in those big cities where it's like active and it's consistent. Like Dallas
Right.
Dallas is cool, but Dallas like more of a rapping city. If I'm being 100 with you,
Mm.
you know,
Yeah.
like fashion, you got to be where it's like Miami, New York, Atlanta.
It's because the
LA.
shows are always there.
Yes, they don't have a lot of.
And then once you make it, bro, you come back. Now you have you're chilling in Dallas, and then they
Facts.
call you for a big ass event now because you already made it. It's like, all right, let me fly out over there.
Facts, but see, when I do, I'm gonna be putting people on. I'm gonna be putting people in position, like real
Yeah.
position. I'm gonna have real models under me,
Right.
all type of colors. You know,
Yeah.
My boy
because-
can do.
Hey, I'm gonna be the
Mm.
true watch. Y'all gonna see. I'm telling you, I'm really gonna be. I really want to see people win. Like that's
Yeah.
always been my thing. Like we can't be faking this lifestyle. We can't be faking like
Mhm.
we winning, but we really struggling. So if
Mm.
you're around me, you finna be winning. You know, and that's why I love G. Shout out to G again. Every time G come around me, like, and G, a person who gonna record. He gonna take my photos. He gonna do everything. He gonna play his position. And that's vice versa for me also. When it's his time to shine, I'm holding the phone for him, even in the position I'm in, because I'm up here. But that's my dog. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold the camera
Right.
and I'm gonna take the photos.
And you know what's so crazy? I feel like you will make it because you know your position.
Facts.
You know your place.
Facts.
And your place is to make it happen for
Facts.
others.
To be 100, I already made it. Look, like I said, we
Right.
alive.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like it takes, making it is nice, right? But then it takes so much more helping others make it.
Facts.
And that's where you're aiming. And I'm all
Facts.
like, damn, bro, that's another level to another level. I'm all like, yeah, so that's what I mean. Like I really do think you'll be there in Milan,
Facts.
Brazil. And I
So
really
How,
do
how
want you
does it,
to,
how does it
bro.
work with modeling and stuff? Like, is it like, and I'm talking about the business side. So it's like, do you have an agent, or is it just you're like a free agent and you don't have a certain person that they get you your jobs?
So I'm a free agent. A lot of jobs I be really finding on my own.
Mhm.
I shout out to my boy Fly Shit Only. He'll help me. Like he'll give me like shows in Atlanta. He'll throw my way or plug me in. You know, because he plugged in with all like the rapper because he be styling and making their clothes from.
Right.
So it's always good to have those kind of plug-ins. But for the most part,
Do you think it's better
who?
being a free agent like that?
Yes, but no. I say get with an agent, but get with an agent that's gonna have you booked. And you're not gonna get booked for everything. You gotta know that. But I'm just saying, at least like you getting auditions,
Yeah.
and then now you're getting booked for these, like I say, these big shows. Like you gotta have an agent to get to those shows, realistically.
Yeah.
Unless you just know somebody who knows somebody.
I
it's
feel like you'll get there
It's
though.
always about who you know,
Right.
realistic in this life. I'm being honest with you, because I've been around a lot of people.
Right.
About who you know.
Is it true about LA when they say like it's a lot of fakeness over there?
I don't know, because I'm where the love at.
Shit. But I feel like that's just the
Talk to
energy
me
you
nice,
bring.
you
bro.
heard?
I feel
If it's love out there, put your hands in there, yeah.
Yes, sir. Let's
Talk
go.
to me nice, man.
Yeah,
Where the
bro.
love at?
Nah.
I don't know, because shout out to my dog EJ. Y'all know who EJ King is?
Did you hang now?
Yeah, shout out to EJ King, man. That's man. He a celebrity himself. He style people. He models. He acts.
This
He do-
guy right here?
He do a lot of things. Yeah, shout out to my dog EJ. That's my bro EJ King.
Oh, no, you're cool with Jonathan too, right?
Yes.
Jonathan, yeah, shout out to him.
Shout out
yeah,
to my
I've
dog
seen,
Jonathan too.
I think he's, yeah, I've seen him.
He just opened his shop up. Congrats to my dog. He was on Bad Boys, beating people down. Shout out to him. That's his energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to my dog. We winning. Shout out to my dog EJ, because EJ one of the guys who actually helped me get to LA and put me around a lot of celebrities. A
He's
lot
a
of
judge
beautiful
on
people.
Thick House, right?
Actually, he got me. I was
You were
helping.
on Thick House, right?
Yes, I was helping him with
How
his
was
clothes.
it? How was it?
It was
shooting
lit.
That? Shit
What you
was
mean?
lit.
It was lit. We brought up an energy. We had beautiful people in there. On set, everything was good. Like the energy definitely was there. Sometimes you gotta just go, place with their energy, and that's really what I did. I was just me, and shout out, man. Shout out to man, it's the shade room, dog. Like the owner of the shade room was like, "It's been a show, yeah, you know," and got booked, and EJ made sure I got paid and everything. Like, so it's just like.
Yeah.
I can't speak on everybody else space with the fakeness. I'm just where the love at. I'm where the opportunity. I'm where people want to see you win. I'm where the love is real and not fake.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? We don't do no, because like you're gonna peep the fakeness out, then you're gonna just be surrounded by love. I can't any negativity I can't speak for, because
I feel like
love at.
You know, I feel like whenever people say that, oh, LA's full of fake people, that's why I moved out, I feel like it's an excuse for them to why they failed.
Facts, but I wouldn't lie. I do hear that a lot.
Right.
By LA, if I'm being genuine with you, I do hear that a lot. But where Calvin's at is love.
Right.
Cause he always going. I'm energy. I'm gonna make sure there's love in there.
Yeah.
Even when it's hate, negativity, I'm coming.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think the models be mad when them in them fashion shows and you get all the shine? You don't think they be mad?
Because they want they want
the spotlight.
Yep.
You don't think they be mad? Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? Calvin always go backstage and get everybody energy, so you can't even be mad no more.
Yeah,
Right.
That's what I was about to say. Your energy makes people feel comfortable, bro. And they kind of
Motherfuckers be
take
nervous.
that barrier off. You know, that barrier off where it's like,
They
oh
be
shit.
nervous back there. My mom, they be nervous. I'm coming loud as hell. Hey, damn, he go hit loud at. I'm loud for a reason. You don't want to see me quiet. If I'm quiet, there's something wrong.
You.
And it's gonna be pressure.
Damn.
I'm loud for, you know what I'm saying? I'm loud because of energy. I'm loud just because I just want to express myself. I shouldn't be judged for being loud. I shouldn't be judged for having this energy. Y'all should honestly take this energy in, because everybody having these egos and worrying about who the best. I'm not even worrying about that. Let's have a good time while we in this spot right now.
Exactly.
We walk the door, be dead.
You ain't even. That's what I was trying to say. Like, you ain't even worried about the negativity of LA, because there's always negativity out there. You know.
Yeah.
You already have it set up out there. You already got it. Got the connections there. Why am I worried about these fake folks?
And the thing about it, I can't go off what nobody else talking about, just because I gotta have my own opinion. Now, if I go out there and I see a lot of people fake, I'm just gonna change my circle. You gotta look yourself in the mirror. You gotta change your surroundings. You gotta be around what you want to be.
Yeah.
If you be around 7 broke people, you're gonna be the 8. If you be around 9 millionaires, you finna be the 10. Stick in there. Wait a little longer.
Yep.
Facts,
I ain't
man.
been around nothing that's gonna knock me off my pivot. I'm not being around nothing that's gonna make me second guess myself. I gotta be around motivators. I gotta be around love. That's why I say shout out to Miss Coach Stormy. She one of those people that I really look up to, because she tell you the truth. She tell you about energy, tell you about people. She tell you some real shit. And some people not gonna like it. But this is life. Everybody not gonna like what you say.
Yeah. Are you more of a music person, or are you more of like listen to podcasts what's her name again? Sorry.
Coach Stormy?
Coach Stormy. Are you like just
Like
more
what you mean?
inspirational shit? Like when your workouts type of shit. Like
When I'm working out, I gotta listen to them turn up shit. I need turn up.
shit.
Not Mr. Stormy.
I
Mrs.
need
Stormy.
hell no. I need turn up shit. I need to be lit, because I'm really. Do y'all see when
Nah, I see your shit.
I was on the pole, when I broke the pole?
Yeah.
I'm really like, if we go to a rave, I'm the king of the mosh pit. And I'm one of the prettiest niggas out there. I ain't getting touched.
Yeah.
I'm just being real with you.
You know what's so crazy, man? Like, I feel like a lot of folks, they be hating on fat people because, they're fat.
How you say that for?
That's
It's random as hell.
No, I was about to say. I was like,
No,
what?
because-
I was like, where you going with this, bro?
No, because like it takes someone to look at themselves.
Have somebody say I'm fat.
No, because we look at you right here, bro, buff as fuck, right? Buff as fuck, right?
Yes, sir.
And you're hella positive. But like, just because you're built doesn't mean that you can't be positive type of stuff.
Thanks.
Like, I saw this TikTok the other day, and it was this built individual with a his wife, and the wife was obese, and she was making a rant, not really a rant, but it was a TikTok over how like you know what they say that he needs to be with someone like himself. The girl was saying that,
Yeah.
and I'm like, damn, bro, like I get that it's good to be built because your health is off the charts, right? But like at the same time too, we can't be out here hating on the chubby person because they're happy and they
Um,
choose to be happy like that.
Yeah, but that's more of a personal thing. Cause I mean, like I said, we would love that, man. We love every shape and size of people because we need
Yeah.
big people. We need security. I'm somebody special.
Security.
I need security. And I don't want my security to be small. I need a big security.
I mean, shit, look at Floyd Mayweather,
You,
bro.
you know,
That
you see,
motherfucker
he
be
got
with,
number
like,
big security.
Big ass motherfuckers,
You know,
bro.
so I just feel like that's personal. And honestly, like if I talk to a big person, it's so much to want to see them do better in life. Like where, look, all right, diabetes gonna kick in. All right, you're gonna get big and you bigger moving around how you was when you was younger. You could die. You could die sooner. I go on some more
Right.
that perspective where like, look, change your diet, change the way you think, change the way you eat. You know, so you can get a little thinner, you can live a little longer. Cause I'm not like everybody. I want to live like to 140. I
Yeah.
want to live to 120. I want to live those long numbers.
Yeah, and we can look the other way and look at that couple and say that the guy that's built, he's not doing a good job at pushing her to be healthy. I feel like that's valid because you're right.
And I feel it's the way you go with it, too.
Right. I feel like, yeah, they're love and it's all love and it's all happiness, right? That's good, right? But like, yeah, you're absolutely right. Diabetes is gonna kick in and now she gone. Maybe you could have had done something about that.
Facts. That's true. I mean, that's true, but I mean, shit. If my girl big and I know I'm in shape, I'm pushing her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pushing to get right. I'm pushing to get snatched.
Right.
But I'm gonna let her know, like, I'm not coming at you on some disrespect. I'm coming at you where so much I love you. I want to
Yeah.
see you live longer.
I didn't even know
You're
that about you.
beautiful.
Right.
Know about me.
You said that your girl was big or what?
No, he's saying if he was. if she
Oh
was.
shit! I was about to say.
Nigga, stop there. You tried it.
No, he said if that happened, if that was the situation.
Shout out to my big girl. I
But
pick
yeah.
a big girl up, boy. And body slam. Like, boom.
Con males, bro. Well, I was about to say.
Nah.
No, that's what I'm saying. That was a situation. That's exactly what I was saying. Like, it's about the way you come, like the situation, the way you go.
This nigga tried it, y'all.
Shit.
This guy said, but,
Nah,
bro.
that's good though.
You
Nah, bro.
misunderstood.
Nah, but it's true. You would be that type of individual.
Facts. I mean,
'Cause-
I'm like I said, bro. Like, I'm energy, and like I just noticed. I honestly just noticed I was a special person. Like a couple weeks ago, because
A couple weeks ago, bro.
yeah,
Boy.
Bernie.
and I'm gonna tell you this just because a lot of people look up to me, but they don't know how to tell me that.
Mm.
Man to man, like it's hard to tell another man, like, bro, I really look up, especially like when you're same age or you're younger.
How old are you, bro?
I'm 26.
26. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're in an age where it's like you've had people you look up to, and it's hard for you to see that. Oh shit, he looks up to me. What the fuck?
Facts.
That's crazy.
I mean, not even that. It's just like it's the determination. Like a lot of people be like, damn, bro, you really helped me get to this day with this quote or this mindset. So it's just like
And you don't even know you're doing it.
that part because I'm doing it so organic. It's
Yeah.
sort of just like this how I am. You know?
Ignorance is bliss.
Facts. And don't get it wrong. Like like I said, it's not easy to be positive, bro. It's hard. It's hard to really wake up and give everybody else energy when you're trying to get your life together. Also,
Shit.
that's why I want people to take in consideration. Like, be grateful that you have people like myself and people like Coach Stormy and other positive role models that pushing other people to be great. It's hard to really get up, especially when I'm only 26, so I'm still trying to figure out life myself. I'm still trying to be great. I still got flaws. I'm still trying to better myself.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to become a better Calvin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even though we're 20, you say you're 26, but I feel like time started after high school, like I said.
I feel like I'm 40 though.
Right,
Shit.
exactly.
That's the crazy part. I feel 40, 50.
Now, imagine 8 years after high school, you're at now. Imagine 8 more years from now. Like, that's just craziness.
Yeah, I was in college right after high school. Turned up.
Turned up.
Turned up.
Lit.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I mean. Like, but now you're like focused. You know
Facts.
exactly what you
It definitely a
want.
new Calvin. It definitely a changed Calvin, and definitely know the goals, and definitely know what I want, and definitely know where I'm going to be at.
We're
in life.
so young, man. Just 8 more years. Imagine. And you already know where you want to be.
Generational wealth, bro. 8 more.
There you go. 8 more years. I'm gonna be in a mansion.
Your kid gonna be
You ain't
11.
finna see him anymore because you said you about the money and I about the fame.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be in mansions. You're gonna see me overseas, but you're gonna be seeing me building like places in these cities. Like definitely, like I love going to Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico,
there. Yes.
Them shadows over there too, bro. Ain't that bad?
It's a lot of beautiful people over there, but
Yeah.
it's a lot of bad areas over there also.
Oh yeah, hell
You
yeah.
know, so it's just like I want to go out there and own some property, build some stuff out there. That money. You know,
Yeah, bro. One of the people that I always like, I look up to in social media is Lil Duval. That boy always looks like he living life, bro.
Lil Duval is funny as hell.
Yeah, and he's funny as hell,
Yeah.
bro. He be having some funny ass takes, bro.
Thanks.
Yeah.
But he deserved that though. He got look all the hard work. Don't get twisted now. He was in the area. Shit, they ain't had no phones. They ain't really had like the social media. So
And he's like you said, he got the bag and then he's just living life, now, bro.
That's you supposed to, man. When you come from nothing, man, that's how you supposed to live. You can't be worrying about the other thing. Don't get caught up in social media.
Yep.
Social media can crash at any moment. Then what you gonna do?
Right.
That's true.
That's
bro.
what we use it the right way. So other than that, guys, anything else before we go?
Shit. Anything you got coming up, bro?
Like I
Other
said,
than the show tomorrow?
I got it's Sunday. I got the fashion show.
Yeah, Sunday.
I'm actually, like I said, I'm moving to LA.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be the next big thing. To the people who listening out there, I just want to send y'all some energy, clarification. Know you're gonna make it. Know everything's gonna be okay. Just know every day you wake up, God gave you another chance to be great again. Get up every day, give it your all, chase your dreams and chase your goals. And I'm sending love your way from the bottom of my heart.
Hell yeah.
Pushing
Yes.
P.
Peace.
Positivity, bro.
Talk to me like, no, mom.
Talk to him nice, bro.
But for real, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. This was a great conversation, and we great folks. We have so many folks coming out here and then just producing what they already are doing. So just tune into them. And if you're a local artist, anything that you're doing local before you for example, head out to the big dogs, let us know. We'll invite you over. But other than that, guys, we out. Peace.
Shout out to my dog G too, man. He just dropped this song. Go tune in with him. Go show some support. Love.
Let's get
Yes,
it.
sir.
Peace.
Sin forzarlo esto me sale natural. Como mi baby me gusta natural. Cuando hables conmigo háblame en plural. Como el audio háblame claro cristal. Con que me sigan pagando no voy a fallar. Hasta Torreón ya me voy a regresar. Sin forzarlo esto me sale natural. Como mi baby me gusta natural. Ya.